All right, this is a artist tip. Number one. Here's what I don't get about artists. Why is it that most of you artists who try to market your music, you market it in places where other artists are? If you're trying to stand out as an artist, you have to go where ain't no other artists at. Like, I don't get it. Like, I be seeing artists be joining group art on Facebook, joining groups with that consist of other artists. Like, that's gonna make you stand. It doesn't make you stand. I make you blend in. It's like it puts you at a position where it looks like you just want to be seen. But as an artist, I believe that an artist should shine. An artist needs his own spotlight. He needs his own stage. So therefore, you gotta put your stuff where ain't nobody else at. Y'all gotta start figuring out how could you market your music to people who actually are fans of music and not just other artists. Because other artists ain't gonna buy your music. Other artists ain't gonna come to your shows. Other artists ain't gonna download your songs because they other artists. They feel like you their competition. So why do you market your music in the same place where other people are that's doing the same thing that you doing? It don't make sense. And then you got people that say they support you and they like your stuff, but the only reason why they doing it is because they expect for you to support their stuff when they drop their music. You know what I'm saying? You get it? It's like we're doing things that don't make good business sense. Like before technology came along, and when people would market music, you would put your music. You would find out who's your target audience. So let's say you're doing rap or hip hop, or let's say you're doing country. What you would do is you would go into places where people who will most likely listen to your music will hang out, and that'll be like at bars or at a club or at a concert or some type of event. You will market the music to the people who come to the events, because the people who come to the events are actually people who buy music and who come to shows. That makes sense. But now we done got stuck and comfortable with technology to where we only putting our music in places where there are a whole bunch of other artists, and only people that's listening or supporting you are other artists, which is not the this should not be the main goal for artists. The main goal for artists is to find your target audience. And your target audience ain't other artists. Your target audience is the people that listen to music, the people that download music. You got to find them people, because those are the people that's going to come to your shows, not other artists. It doesn't matter how many views you get. It don't matter how many likes you get. What matters is that you find your audience and you gain fans. And the only way you can find your audience and gain fans is to be or to figure out where your audience is and where your fans is, and then you market to them. And you don't have to do it exclusively online like everybody else is doing. You got to go out here in the world where people are actually walking around, where people actually spending money. If you want to make this thing work, you got to actually be in the real world. Technology spoiled us to the point where we're missing out on a lot of opportunities because we think that the only way we can be seen or exposed is if we put ourselves where everybody else is doing the same exact thing. It ain't about numbers, it's about quantity. It's about putting yourself in front of the right people that can actually engage in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Same thing goes with business. Like if you have a business, why would you put an ad up in the same spot where everybody else is putting their ad up? That don't make no sense. What you need to do is you need to find your target audience. So that means you need to go wherever a person that is most likely to purchase or to need the type of service that you provide. You got to go to that place. If you're not going to that place and you're just going to put your stuff where everybody putting their stuff at, you're going to get lost in the crowd. It's just like the bulletin board in the wash house. It got like millions of business cards on it. and you put your business card on it, you're not standing out. You just blending in because you're on the board with a whole bunch of people that's competing for the same thing that you're competing for. And how many people do you know is going to actually go and take the time and go through every business card and try to figure out which one do they need? Not a lot of people. So you got to really think about how you market yourself, man. Y'all got to get more creative. I'm just saying, it's just something that I'm seeing, something that I see, and something that I know. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk. I'm gonna get with y'all on another one.